Plastics, built up atom by atom into substances entirely new, substances that can be shaped, plastic substances, the basis for an industry.
Plastics is a very versatile material and we can produce it at a very large scale and very cheaply. So most of the plastics we use a single-use plastics, which means we use it one time and it goes to landfills. We need to find better ways to recycle plastics and to use it multiple times in a circular economy.
With regard to the circular economy model, it is basically about using hopefully as little plastic as possible. But if plastic is to be used, the important thing is to recycle it, reuse it, repurpose it.
The Cambridge Creative Circular Plastics Centre has been launched in early 2019 and it brings together a wide variety of departments in the University of Cambridge. We also work with a lot of initiatives around Cambridge and also local councils and industries. Our goal is to develop new technologies and approaches to reduce or eliminate the plastics pollution problem. Plastics are produced today from fossil fuels. Researchers within Surplus develop plant-based plastics that form a completely new form of material. These materials are sustainable and can hopefully in the future also degrade naturally. We also try to answer the question, how much plastic is enough and where does all the plastic end up? So within Surplus, we map plastic flows. We see where plastic is being produced and where it ends up in the environment. We also look at social case studies. We investigate consumer behavior in different countries. For example, we investigate how plastic waste is being handled in Japan and Uruguay and compare it with the UK. And we also develop business cases on our plastic technology. We also use plastics as a raw material for 3D printing technology and to produce bricks to build houses. In these projects we work particularly closely with developing countries.
Hi, my name is Taylor Eckert. I am a PhD student in the Reisner Lab of the Chemistry Department in the University of Cambridge. I work on a process called photoreforming, which basically allows us to transform plastic waste into hydrogen fuel. And the way we do this is with 4 simple ingredients: waste, water, sunlight, and a photocatalyst, which is just a material that uses the energy in sunlight to make a reaction happen faster. We combine all these ingredients, and when we shine light on them, we produce our hydrogen fuel. And you can actually start to see some of the hydrogen bubbles forming and sticking in that polyester fiber. Hydrogen fuel is a potential green fuel of the future. The great thing about it is when you react it, you're just releasing water. So it's not like traditional fossil fuels where when you burn them, you release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. And we imagine that we could use hydrogen for different applications. We already have hydrogen-powered vehicles, and we could maybe use it for public transportation as well. And we hope that this will help make our society a bit greener.
The Circular Economy Centre and the Judge Business School fits with the Surplus in a very key way. From our point of view, we're just identifying business models that will, on the one hand, deal with the plastic problem that we have in the world, but at the same time has the motivation for companies to argue, well, it is economically viable and it's financially viable to deal with it.
So for me, the plastic pollution problem is a small piece of the puzzle on the greater sustainability challenge. We have to learn how to utilize our resources wisely and use it in a circular approach. This plastics is one part, but of course this holds true for the whole global economy and society.
I think we need to think about the air we breathe, the water we drink, the soil we use for our food, the energy we consume. And what we're doing here is, in my opinion, is important for the future generation.
This is really exciting because all of these projects are tackling the problem of plastic waste from very different angles, from how we make it, how we use it. And I think by combining all of these different approaches, that's how we'll really make a difference for the future.
I'm very optimistic that this problem can be solved with goodwill from politics, also company support and consumer behavior, because the technology is there. It is just implementation and the real will to do it.